What's up everyone, my name is Suyin, welcome back to my channel. Today is the start of a new month. Well, it is the first week of February at least, and what I normally do is I prepare my buckets for the start of a new month, and that just means this is how I manage my money, and I thought I wanted to share with you on how I've been doing it. And this is, I guess, like an update video of my bucket system, and yeah, let's begin. Okay, so for those of you who have no idea what the bucket system is, it's just a very simple money management tool that I've been utilizing, and you've probably heard of different systems out there, but they're basically the same thing. They're just versions of each other, and this one is just telling us to save money before we decide to spend, and by doing this, we are putting it into different buckets for different purposes. For me, the types of buckets that I dedicate my money to are daily expenses, splurge, investments, vacation, gifts, and debt detonators. The only account that needs a little bit of explanation would be the debt detonator account for me, and that is just, if I have any debts, I want them to be gone. I want them to be dead. When it comes to debts, I don't exactly have any, but sometimes we have that sneaky installment plan that you sign up for and it's dragging for a year, and that is a good idea if you can afford that purchase to drag it out at 0%, so it's good for cash flow, but at the same time, it is something, and that is something that I do not want to think of. At the moment, I don't have that, but I am saving towards moving out. And for moving out, I'm sure there are a lot of expenses that are going to be incurred, and I don't want to go into debt for that, so I'm saving up for that. So that is the long story of my explanation for what's a debt detonator account. So how I go about managing my money is I decide what buckets I want to contribute my money towards, and I like this system because it accounts for basically all of the things that I can possibly spend my money on. And yes, sometimes I do miss certain things, and I made a video about that, about how to afford large annual expenses. I'll link it up above. And what I do is at the end of every month, there is generally going to be some extra money that I didn't spend on a good month, on most good months, and that will be sitting in my daily expenditure account and my splurge account. And what I do is I transfer it and I pocket it aside for those annual expenses like road tax renewal, medical, medical examination, dental care, car servicing, things like that. So that actually helps me to take care of that, and out of sight, out of mind. So how I go about this system after I've decided what I am contributing towards, and my buckets have generally stayed the same over time. What I do is I automate these transactions that go out at the start of every month on the 1st, and I guess it depends when my paycheck comes in. What I do is I automate most of it, but when it comes to interbank transfers or platform transferring, I do need to see that the transaction is going through physically, or, well, I do need to click for it to go through physically. So when it comes to moving money into my vacation account or my gift account or debt detonator, I have to do it manually. So that is that. If I could automate that, that would be even better, so I don't even need to fiddle with it. But what I've been doing for the last few months is allocating my gift fund and my vacation fund. Normally there is like 10% to vacation fund and 5% to gifts. What I've done is I swapped that allocation because we're not going anywhere during this pandemic, and I think it is very nice to be able to gift more in this time period, because I do have to admit it is a bit of a downer being in this protracted stay at home situation, and yeah, everyone could use some gifting for extra pep in their week, I guess. So that is what I've been doing, and it really works out because February is a very heavy month. There is Chinese New Year, ang pao to allocate for my parents. That's something I like to do. And there are also a lot of birthdays this month. There's my dad's birthday, my boyfriend's birthday, my auntie's birthday, and there's also Valentine's Day. I don't know how to celebrate that this year, but we shall see, right? And yeah, as a result of that, your allocation can shift according to the different months. So maybe certain months you're allocating more towards your investment money, maybe certain months you're allocating more towards your daily expenses because a bill falls due in that month. But generally I like this because it is quite easy to shift around, and yeah, it's been working really well for me so far. And I guess I would love to know how you manage your money, and if you happen to find some tips that you have liked, I would really appreciate it if you could like this video and comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And yeah, I hope you're taking good care of yourself. I have been home trying to exercise a bit more, and sometimes winning and sometimes failing at it, and I've been trying not to pick my face, but as you can see, I have definitely done so. So don't do it. It is bad for your face, and just don't do it. When it comes to investments in these past few months, I guess it's been really exciting, and that's the word that scares me, because investments for me isn't supposed to be that exciting. And I'm sure we're all familiar with the GameStop saga, and well, all I can say is that it's been an interesting phenomenon, and well, being hopeful that it can be replicated in different stock markets and different cryptocurrencies or commodities like Ripple or silver. I think that's just being too hopeful. And yeah, just what I highly recommend is just stick to our normal strategies and put in the work, do the homework, do the research, and do our best to understand the companies. And yeah, try not to FOMO. I guess that's what I tell myself, at least. And know your strategy. If you're a trader, then yeah, by all means, go for it and do the work that you need to do. But if you're an investor and you have no business in that, I don't know, just gotta decide. So yeah, take good care. I will see you in the next one. Bye!